We sweep every single day, and we still found all this when we swept. Hey guys, so today we're going to look at this Uwant. It is the M700 Dust Mite Vacuum Cleaner. If you look at it, it has aromatherapy for mite removal. It has a high frequency taping and hair removal. It has dual dust cup design, and it's a 700 watt high power, delivers 18,000 PA of suction. So you can use this on couches, use it on anything, floor, beds. You'll see it does come with a container of essential oils. It has 2 pieces of foam in here. Now I'm not sure if these are needed or they're just in there, but we'll find out. Then their bottom piece will look like this. Inside you will also have a product manual, a warranty card with a QR code. Looks kind of like a dual-sided brush, almost like a toothbrush, with a brush on the end. So it's actually a tri-sided brush. You will have the unit itself. The unit itself weighs approximately 4 to 5 pounds. Not heavy, but it's nice. It's nice size. First thing I can tell you, I like the handle. When I reach in, the handle is very got a good, easy grip to it. You'll see there's some buttons here. We're going to go through those. Let's get our first look at it right here. There is a QR code. There are the 3 different LED lights on here, top here and bottom row. You have a lock and unlock mechanism right here. I'm assuming it's for that. We will see. So basically, this is going to be your on-off button. Over here on the side, there is a button that says open. When you push that button, it allows you to pull the unit out, because this is what you're going to be cleaning. You're going to notice there's a filter right here that you will need to clean. There's a filter right there. You will have to clean that periodically. You will push this button here. It just tips in. It allows you to remove the top. Inside, you have this little cone. This cone is washable, and the extra pieces that you got right here go inside. So basically, when it's time to change, you will just push these in and out. This is a filter, so you have to clean this every now and then. Make sure you keep an eye on this ring. That seals it. So this is how you will clean it when you're finished. Remove all this. And it just kind of slides back into place after you put the lid back on it. I don't want to forget the lid. It'll just slide back in place and lock. Just lock back in place. On the bottom of the unit, you will push unlock. That will allow you to bring this piece out. You have to unlock both sides. And then you'll see this has a place where it collects stuff. You will have to clean that off. And then you have this piece in here that you can clean as well, just by sliding it out. It just slides in onto here and locks. And then this piece, click, so you know it's into place. And then that'll just snap into place. These are going to be your LED lights. That will help you get rid of the dust mites. It's got UV protection, and it's thermal infrared heat. So that's what kills the mites. So basically, you're going to use it like a regular vacuum, and we're going to show it to you. We're going to see how long the cord is and things like it. You see, it has the tying unit here for the cord. Your cord is, I'm not quite 6 feet, but I'm almost 6 feet. So if I stand on the cord, this is going to be right about 6 feet right here. So you're looking at probably a 10-foot cord, 10 or 12-foot cord. So when you plug it in, it's going to be your on-off button. It tells you right there. There's your digital display. It tells you when the heat's on, the light's on, and it has the other setting over here. So basically, if I'm sweeping, it tells you right here what it's doing. What vacuum pressure, everything. As you're moving it back and forth, you're seeing the vacuum pressure. It goes from 1 to 5. You see the heat is on. You also see this one. All these start coming on. They're telling you that they're working. If I remove it, you see that kicked off. The timer kicks off. So basically, it's telling you, okay, right now it's not doing anything. When I put it back down, you see it's got the lights. This is telling you the lights come back on. It's telling you the heat is on. And then you can see what the suction is, different things as you're moving. And if you look down here on the front, you will actually see the lights and as it's working and heating. So this is perfect for furniture, bedding, stuff like that, but you can use it for anything, and we're going to show you. So basically, we got a couch here. with our cover. We'll turn it on. And immediately when I turned it on and put it down here, you can hear it working. Okay, here we got a few, just like little pieces of dust or whatever. You can hear it, and you can actually see it. You can feel it sucking. And I can see inside of here already little pieces of hair, because we do have 2 Chihuahuas. Unfortunately, they shed, and this is picking it up for us. This is great for pet hair, mites, stuff like that. So we're just going to sweep here, just keep sweeping. And we notice when it's on here, again, here it tells you, look, infrared care, that means it's heat. Right there it says it's got the warm lip, so it's a warm lip, and it has an anti-mites diffusion. So your heat's on, your suction's on, and your mite diffusion is on. So you've got everything working here at once. So if this is your bed, and everybody knows that dust mites like accumulate in beddings, couches, stuff like that. And I can feel heat coming off the bottom right here. So I know it's working. And it's a very humid day, so you can see the humidity building up in the tank. So I can show you what's on the floor just as well. Just like a regular vacuum, but it has added features of mite removal, infrared heat, all those different things like that. So it's difficult to see on the couch but here it's perfect. You can see I started here. I haven't done over here yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do this whole area here. Like I said, this is good for anything. If you have pets like we do, this is perfect because anything that they might track in the house, this actually is doing a better job than a sweeper really does, because it's also removing the mites. And if you put in the aromatherapy, that will also work. It'll make a nice fresh smell. You'll see it's lifting up the carpet and kind of fluffing it. Doing a really good job as far as that goes. I can hear it picking things up. And then if I'm here on the carpet, you're going to notice my numbers are higher because it's as I'm moving it. I'm getting a higher set of numbers on the carpet than I was. The areas that I haven't been to yet, and my numbers are climbing up and going up and down. You see the drop. As I go to areas I've already done, the numbers go back down to low. I go to fresh new areas, they go higher. That tells me that it kind of picks up on the areas that you haven't been, and I can feel the warmth on the floor. It makes the carpet look nice too. If you look right here, I'm going to push my button on the side. We're going to get this unit out. I've just swept maybe a 5-foot area. And normally we sweep our house every day with a normal vacuum. And you're going to see all the stuff it picked up that the normal vacuum does not pick up. This would be on your couch, on your floor. A normal vacuum picks up a lot of things. This has the mite removal and everything, and it picked up all this extra. Really nice job. So I brought this to another room. Basically, when you turn this on, we're going to show you these again. See, it's got your smart cleaning. There is your anti-mites diffusion. And this is your mites tracker. It's saying this is an area that you really want to focus on. Your warm lip and your infrared care. So I want to focus on this number. I told you in the other room when we were sweeping, it was high, then it would go down. But this is an area that you really want to keep an eye on. This is a high volume area where our dogs run in and out, so we want to make sure we do a really good job in here. See, my LED lights are on. That's your heat care. You can actually feel the heat coming out, and you'll also feel it on your carpet or whatever you're doing. Now, it is recommended the first time you first start using this, it'll tell you do it about twice a week for about a month, and then you can cut back to once a week. But when you first start doing it, start to get mites under control, and everybody has mites. Mites are this small thing that you just don't see, and this is the kind of care that you got to do to get rid of them and keep them in check, because you'll have them on anything anywhere you sit. They're just dust mites. So basically, our unit, we're done. We swept a couple of different spots. We didn't show everywhere we swept, but we got all this accumulation, and we're going to open it up, show you what it looks like. And these pieces here, you can leave on or off. I chose to leave mine on, but they are covering your UV lights. So we're going to push our release button again. And this is just a couple small areas. We sweep every single day. And all this was just from those high volume areas. And you can see the dust. That's where you're going to collect your dust mites at. You're going to get them inside of there. So we're going to need to clean this out. And when you do, make sure you remove this. You want to clean this out. It don't have a whole lot in it, so we might be able to just dust this off. But you're going to make sure you clean that. You're going to want to make sure you look down inside of here. See, there's more in here that it picked up. And this is dog hair. Flip this over, like we showed you earlier. Release both of these. Pull this piece out one side first, then the other side. So, did not use any of the oil. That is there if you want to use it. So we went ahead, we cleaned all this up. Now, inside of here is this is why you have a brush. You can't see it very well, but right here there are spots, and you have the brush for that. The brush has the tip on the end, and it has the side. So any place that you can get into with your brush, you want to get to. So we wipe this inside and out. Now we're going to do some deep cleaning on it. Make sure we get everything out. I cleaned it off, and then I use a sanitary wipe after I'm done, just to make sure we get everything. We want to make sure we get down inside of here with the brush. That's why you have it. And then along the edge here. So get everything out. Make sure we got it nice and clean. And then if you want to be like me, use the sanitary wipe to finish the wiping up. Then, once again, we'll go back here. You want to put this end in first. You'll see it has the star shape. You want to line that up. And you want to push this in until you hear it click. It clicked into place. And this piece, you want this end first. You'll see the notches will line up with these notches. Put them in. This will just click into place. Turn it back over. Make sure there's no spots you need to wipe again. Make sure you put this in. Put that back. Put your cap on. And this will just snap into place. So we didn't use this today, but if you decide you want to use the Aromatherapy oil, basically right here are the directions. We're going to show you as well. So you use your it's an anti-mite liquid. You do not dilute it. You basically take this, you will open this up, and inside of it, because it does come with it, will be your fluid. Just like it says in the directions here, you will open this up. You do not need to dilute it. You just take it, you open it, you put a couple drops inside of here. Just drop them down in there, and when you're using it, it will use it. Now, if you're not going to be using this for a long time, recommend that you don't put very much in it, and whatever's left, you just drain it out. Don't leave it in there because you don't want to plug up your system. But if you're going to be using it a lot, just a couple drops. No need to dilute it. It's straight, pure the way it is. Helps you with the mites, and it also puts a fresh fragrance scent. So the only thing I saw that this doesn't have, I wish it had a longer handle. Other than that, I love this unit. It did a great job. Look, we sweep every single day, sometimes more than once, depending on how many times the dogs run around. And this picked up spots that the normal vacuum would not get. It got a lot of the area. We showed you that this was full, just sweeping a few small areas, and you could actually see the dust that a vacuum cleaner does not pick up. And that's what the mites hide in. Mites hide in dust. This gets rid of the mites. It kills the mites. It gives out UV light. It gives out infrared heat. I just really like this unit. I'm going to be using this quite a bit. It says use it twice, 2 to 3 times a week until you get everything to where you're not seeing the mite numbers up and down and see low numbers all the time. I got a feeling we're going to be using this 2 to 3 times a week, probably all the time. I really like the unit. We're going to put the link for this in the description. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. And if you're someone who has allergies or you sneeze a lot, cough a lot, or just someone who worries about dust and mites, I highly, highly recommend this.